Okay, so this session is more like a lecture type of thing. It's not gonna be like reviews or anything. It's like theory and stuff. I want you guys to understand what a carry is actually. Most of the mistake you guys do is like you tend to waste time. Like maybe you get caught in some random stuff, you pick the bad fight, or you overstay in lane. If you watch the pro carries, right, they just go like very smooth gameplay. They go like lane to jungle, jungle to lane, and they don't get caught by anything. That's why their farm is so fast. So the idea of carry farming, you don't just farm, you still have to fight. But it's not like you try to help your team. It's more like I join the right fights, I pick the right fights. So break down your phases, your game plan into laning, post laning, early game, and mid to late game. That way you always have a plan, right? Okay, so type of carry heroes, we have flash farmers and non-flash farmers. Generally speaking, if you're playing in low MMR, I always suggest you pick flash farmers because you'll be given a ton of space to farm. Example here, you can see me playing, right? You see I'm level 13 in like 15 minutes, close to 14. And these guys are like 11 and 10. If you hit a level like this, it's very hard to lose. But most of the time, what happens is you guys are probably like level 10, they're level 9, level 11, they're like 10. If your gap is just like this, it's very hard to win. So probably something went wrong somewhere where you guys like died or wasted time or something. Most of the flash farming heroes, they have a time where they want to start farming the ancients. The difference between flash farmers and non-flash farmers is mainly the ancient camps, right? See the ancient camps? This is the easiest way for you to scale as fast as you can. So later on, we'll see a lot of all these farming patterns where, like, see, after every wave or camp, you need to pick one of this farming route to take. Okay, either that's like you farm backwards, you farm forwards, or you go to triangle, or you go to push a tower, or you TP to a lane, or you gate to a lane. So farming is just understanding after every wave and camp which pattern we use here. Okay, so you always start from the laning phase, right? So you play lane to like 6 to 7 minutes around level 5, 6. This is where the post laning begins. When the laning phase ends. Normally this is like level 6 off laner and you need to start asking yourself some questions. Can they kill you? Right? Can they stop you? Can they disrupt you? Can they waste your time? So the moment any of these conditions are met, like this guy is a danger, level 6 plus 1 I can die. Or like my support leaves me. Or I cannot walk up to even farm this. So normally you want to shove this fast and you want to go to the jungle camps around and you want to pull. If none of this is available, then you go all the way back to farm your camps here. Or you find another lane that is free to push. Or there's also the gate play for the tower. So I've listed out a lot of like questions here that you should ask yourself. Do I feel in danger? Can I farm safely? Are the enemies too strong now? Right? Can I jungle fast enough? What is my next farming route? So you start with your post laning after the lane, right? So after lane, we want to like shove and jungle, shove and pull, and then we jungle here as we wait for lane. Before the video, I created a Dota 2 course with many guides inside. If you want to finally climb to Immortal, watch this short clip. Hey gamers, it's your coach Balloon here. Are you feeling hard stuck in your rank? Or played Dota for years and can't improve? I've got the solution for you. I created the Dota 2 Ultimate Bootcamp to help you finally improve. You'll get 2 weekly calls where you'll receive feedback so you never feel lost in games. You'll get access to step-by-step courses with proven strategies so you stop losing lanes. And you'll be surrounded by players with the same goals so you can practice together. If you have spent hundreds of hours watching YouTube videos but are still not climbing, or you've seen hundreds of pro matches but don't know how to play like them, then this program will be the best fix for you. Stop guessing and start climbing today. Click the link in the description to learn how. Okay, let's say the lane is done, so you just want to like quickly push out the wave. If you can, of course. If you can't farm like this, you just hit the jungle camps behind as you wait. So once we are done, this next wave will come. Then you need to wait for the pull. So here, wait for pull. We are doing this because we want the wave to push back to us, right? So when we are doing this, you see the wave will start pushing back to you. Of course, you don't open your God Strength there if you're going to pull like this. God Strength is like when you start the Ancients or you're like going from camp to wave to camp. If you're going to pull, don't God Strength yet. So after you shove out this lane, you see another lane is coming, then you need to think, can I get one more wave? So for example here, the next wave is too far, I cannot touch, so I go jungle below first. Right, so it's shove and pull and then you jungle. Times like this you got strength, yes, because we're just going from camp to camp as we wait for a wave. It doesn't matter your hero, by the way. This is like every hero you are going to start doing this. As you do this, this offlaner will probably push the wave back to you here already. Then you have to think, can I go back to farm this? If not, then I'm going to check this. Can I gate top to gank this? So let's say my offlaner is like a Tide, a Legion, and they can get me the kill. Then I'm going to gate top and take the fight for free. Right? So this is more like I'm avoiding the dangerous part of the map and I'm gating top to make the play, to get a free tower. Right, so lane, and then you check gank, and then you gate and you make the tower or fight. If your offlaner is not in a good spot and this is not possible, then you're going to do backwards farming. So you'll do like lane, jungle, back jungle, and then you wait for lane to return. See, these are all like really basic stuff, but when you want to climb, it's really just understanding all the basics here. You guys understand the general idea or not? Post lane, pull camps, jungle, and then check for gate. If no gate, then farm back and wait for lane. If all this is too dangerous, mid lane opens up, you can always TP to mid. See, first priority, we always want to check for the shove. Right, after we shove, we check for a gate. If no gate, then we check for a pull. We have 4 choices here. So shove or pull or jungle or gank with gate. Also TP, but gate or TP. See, hero kill is always number 1. As long as there's hero kill, I will go contribute to a hero kill. Provided the hero kill is easy. It's near your farming route, it's a dive. A gate is considered a convenient play because it's near your farming route and there's like a cleanup play. For example, I have 3 teammates here and they have like 2 enemies here. There's like a Luna and some squishy guy, and then my teammates are like this. Instead of you going like jungle, 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 and my teammates are like just pushing themselves, the moment they start committing, right, you can start like taking the gate and backstabbing them. Okay, so lane done, 2v1, 2v1, trade, pull, shove, trade. Okay, now I'm level 5, 6. Alright, so start shoving and then pulling, shoving and then jungling, and then I start check gate. Got gank or not? No gank. Oh, my lane is going to. Okay, let's run away. So jungle, all the way back jungle, and then oh, my mid laner starts ganking. Okay, check my mid laner. Does mid laner have TP? Mid laner no TP. Alright, I'll take over his lane. Or like check my mid laner. Mid laner no resources. Mid laner going back to base, so I'll take over his lane. If I check my mid laner is like done with gang. He's coming back to lane. Don't TP there. Just go jungle here. It's okay. Just jungle here. It's okay. Either that or when you're here, right, and the lane is going down, ping for help, ask for help. Gang. You know, gang bot can kill. See if anyone TP for you or not. Normally, if 2 or 3 people TP over, it's a kill chance when they dive like this. Remember to communicate, guys. Communicate with pings. Communicate with ask for help. Ask for help and see what happens. If your guys are not helping you, then it's fine. You adjust accordingly. But you should ask for help. So play lane down, jungle, and now I have to pick where do I go. Where do I go? Which option do I take? Right, shove or pull or jungle or take gate. So let's say I'm playing backwards farming, and you're avoiding the dead lane because too many heroes and dangerous. So you're just going to farm camps as you wait for lane to return. Right, see, this is satanic farming, and then you wait for wave to return. You're also farming behind your teammates if the lanes are hard, or you choose for a gate gank, or you choose for a TP back to a free lane. Whatever it is, all these farming routes must make sure that you're not getting caught by any random stuff. Like there must be no overextensions all the way outside. You know, don't go all the way outside like this and get caught. Must be more like map is black, so I jungle. Heroes are showing, so I push. Then while you're farming, of course, you need to check any good fight or not. Normally, it's like, you know, they dive my teammates and I TP to counter gank, or the fight is near my farming route. Like, let's say I'm farming down and suddenly something happens here. Then I can consider it's near my farming route. Or while I'm farming and some good fight happens, I'll TP over to clean up the kill. Or there's like a single pick off hero. So if your teammates are struggling, just be like Zen, guys. Don't try to be like, I need to help my team. I need to do something. No need. Just stick to the plan. Farm until you're huge. Farm until they make a mistake. Yeah. So we go to farming items. So eventually, when you farm, you get to a point where you can start hitting ancient camps. Right. This is when most heroes can hit ancient camps. So Yasha is for heroes that buy Manta, like Medusa, Drow, Phantom Lancer, Terrorblade. Once you get Yasha, you can actually start considering some ancient camps. Or Desolator, like Weaver, Klings. The moment you get this, you should flip the switch, be like, okay, time for ancients, time for waves and ancients. Not like jungle, defensive jungle. So the whole point of us like farming is to get our item timings. This is what item timings mean, right? Our fighting items. Every hero has like 2 to 3 items you need to build, and each item will make you stronger and stronger. So for example, if I'm playing an Ursa, the first item I get after Barrier Free is probably a Blink. But the Blink doesn't tell me to group. Right? The mistake is that most people make they be like, oh, one Blink, I'll group. One BKB, I start grouping and I start running around with my team. Sven, I'm a Blink, I start running around with my team. Or if I'm playing offlaner and I'm like a Legion with a Blink, 12 minutes, I start running around with the team. Right? That's not how it works. It's just a pick off. Pick off is like, I see an easy kill, I take it. This item just enables it to be an easy fight. Once I'm done, I'm back to farm again. Your true timing is always the second or third item, to group and fight. That's where you start giving up farm to go closer to your team. Also, I've given like benchmarks. See, guys, these are the numbers you want to hit every game. If you're hitting these numbers, you're good to go. If you're hitting these numbers and you're still losing, then something is wrong with your mid to late game. You're probably like messing up, throwing the game when you're huge. But as long as you can hit the numbers here, maybe in between or something, you are good. Normally, I go by 10 minutes, 20 minutes numbers. So 10 minutes, you want to be like 60, 70 last hits. And then you should be around like 4.5k net worth. Right? You should be around level 7 or 8. Then once I go 20 minutes, this should be like 10,000 already. All pro players will hit this easily. Or at least 9,500. If you're doing decent, 11,000. If you're doing above average, 12,000. If you're playing a flash farmer and you're doing well, you should be like 13,000. If you're always like 7,000 here, 8,000 here, something is wrong. Your farming route, one of the pattern you're picking is wrong. Yeah, you're either getting caught wasting time, or you're chasing for kills, or you're picking the bad fights. So let's say I'm 11,000 every game by 20 minutes, and I'm like level 16 to 17. It's very hard for you to lose. If you're like this, it's very hard for you to lose. Because from here, you just start grouping, you start fighting, just don't mess up by like throwing, and you'll win the game every time. You also aim to close out games within 30 to 45 minutes. The idea of like, I pick AM to be late game, I pick Medusa to be late game, the idea doesn't exist, guys. You don't pick this and be like, I want to play to 60 minutes, I want to play to 50 minutes. No. If I'm good, I finish in 30 minutes. So you group and push with team, find for pickoffs. Like once you go to mid to late game, right, it's no longer about like farm, hit my items, hit my timings. No. It's more like, is there a fight? Where's my team? What's the next play? Is there an opportunity? Is it time for Roshan? Are the lanes push? Is it objective? Or you start shifting your attention from like, I want to hit items, I want to avoid my team. Now you're more like, I want to fight while I farm near my team. So with all the lead you get earlier, now you're going to use that lead to play the game. So again, stop wasting time, right? If you guys are slow on your farm, stop wasting time. Wasting time is like, see, I'm a PL against a Mars. Why am I trading a Mars? For example, if I can't kill the guy in like 5 seconds, there's no point. Or I go to the lane and like a Mars walls me, spears me, I get stunned or something. Again, you're wasting your time. Avoid all these random interactions. Or you go like, oh, there's a fight, I need to TP and help my team now. No, bro, these are not dying heroes. We don't care. If your team dies, they die. You don't have to do anything. You just need to hit your items until it's good. Let's say these guys are like, quarter, and my team is like 3 quarters. Okay, TP in right now and join the fight because these are cleanups. Also some efficiency stuff while you're farming. Make sure you're like, changing targets if you're flash farming with bear free or something. Don't go like kill single creep and you're cleaving the remaining ones because you spend extra seconds every time you farm like this. Change targets to the next lower HP targets. Or for example, see like you go like AFK farm in jungle all the time, you're backwards, but you fail to see there are lanes all around you that are free to take, but you're still like jungling. When enemies are like 3 top and then you go farm all the way back like this. No, you have to find lanes to farm. See, most low MMR carries, right, you're either too much in fights or you're like too much in jungle. There's no balance between lane, post lane, fine, gate, no gate, fine, lane, push tower, back to jungle, push lane, go to ancients farm. So these are all patterns that you pick after every wave and camp. I'll think about this, right? And you like plan your routes ahead of time.